back. I'm your teacher, Lisa. Austin is here with us today, too. Hi, Austin.
Hi, Lisa. And hi to all of you. Lisa, what kind of cuisine would you prefer?
I prefer Italian cuisine. I like the way they cook. It's a lot healthier. What about you?
I prefer more spicy food, so I may say Mexican cuisine.
Okay, students, what Austin and I just talked about food we like. This is something you can talk about when you first meet some new business visitors. My students today have prepared some questions about how to start and ways to keep social talks. Now let's check it out and help me help you.
Hello, I'm Timothy.
I'm Melody. My first question is, I'm always confused at how much I should tip the waiters. How do we know how much do we need to tip when we dine in? Furthermore, do we need to tip when we ask for takeout?
Thanks for the question, Melody. Tipping can be confusing if you're not used to how it works. So I'll give you a couple of places where you know what level you should tip at. The average should be 15% of the bill. Sometimes people like to go higher though. For me, I like to tip more, especially if you want to show that someone has really good service. This is a way that you can reward the people that are helping you. If you feel like the service is inadequate or not very good, you can tip less, down to 10%, even to 0. However, keep in mind that this will be taken as a little bit rude and you can make some people angry. So make sure there's a good reason if you do not tip them. Furthermore, you do not need to tip if you are asking for takeout. However, though, it doesn't hurt, especially if you want to build a good relationship with this particular establishment.
Okay, thank you. Austin gave us a very good, clear information. 各位同学，当你在国外，台湾我们都没有给小费的习惯，但是一到国外用餐的时候，大概用餐的小费是在15到20%。也就是说，你的 total， 比如说你吃了是100块，你可能就要留15%，也就是100块的15%，给对方，或甚至到20%，这是一般的正常的那个 range 是这样子哈。那当然，如果你不 tip 人家，你可以 tip 少一点。就是有很好的原因，比如说他真的是服务很差。那通常在国外，我们一般的礼节就是说，他们服务你很好，你给好的小费，这是也是很重要的哈。他说有一个情况你不需要 tip， 就是 take out， 你外带就不需要付小费了。但是同样的，如果你觉得你就是住在那附近的人，你觉得你要给他小费。也可以，就是 build up 比较好的 good relationship 希望这个 information 对同学有帮助，特别是商务旅行出去在国外，不要做错了哈，不要就是有一些文化上的差异，你不要没做而造成别人觉得你很无礼哈，没有礼貌。好，我们看下一个问题。
Thank you for the answer. I have one more question. What are some of the different dining etiquettes between the East and the West that I should be aware of when dining in Western countries?
Thanks for the question. There are many differences in the way people dine in the East and the West. Off the top of my head, I can think of a few that you should pay attention to. First is the silverware. A lot of people get confused when they see a lot of different silverware on the table, many forks and spoons and knives. The strategy I would go for is to start on the outside and work your way in. So each course, you'll just use the next silverware that goes in towards your plate. Also, in the West, people order one plate of food for themselves, and then they will only eat off that plate. If there are other things on the table, you will usually ask people to pass them to you, things like bread and butter, salt and pepper, those kinds of things. Also, keep in mind that if you go to a restaurant, people usually wait for everyone to get their food before they start eating.
Okay, thank you. 刚刚 Austin 老师的对同学的回答应该是对你们很有帮助的哈。特别是西方的那个餐具跟我们不一样，我们就是一双筷子、汤匙而已。所以他说，如果是很大很盛大的一个餐宴，它有好多好多的这个刀叉哈，你就是从外面用到里头。它先来什么，一定是从外边的那些刀叉开始。第二个就是它很不一样的，就是每一样东西都是要用传的这传来的，不要说自己就去夹菜，这个在像我们中国中式的方式就直接夹菜，这是不对的。第三个就是说，你拿到东西之后，不要自己拿了之后就吃，这是没有礼貌的。你必须要等大家都轮流好，把东西都放到这个盘子上的时候才开始吃。希望同学出国商务旅行或者是在国外能记住这些用餐的礼节。我们看下个题目。
Thank you, Lisa and Austin. My second question is, even if I do not enjoy the meal or the service, do I still need to tip the waiters?
Thanks for the question, Melody. If you do not enjoy the meal, you still need to tip. However, if you don't enjoy the service, you can use your tip to reflect how you feel about it. If the service is not very good, I would tip less than 15%. And if the service is very, very terrible and you feel upset for even being at the restaurant, I wouldn't tip at all. But keep in mind, no matter what, if you stiff the waiter or don't give them any money, then they will be mad. So just keep that in mind.
OK， 谢谢 Austin 老师说的哈。同学，如果你在国外你点的餐不喜欢，当然还是要付的，付小费。为什么？因为这是你点的餐，你点不好的餐，这是你的责任哈。那这些人他的基本工资是很少的，所以他是真的要透过小费来生活的哈。所以这是也是礼节哈。那当然，如果他的服务是很不好，你可以从你给小费的那个 percentage 来反映你对他服务品质的不好，那这是两件事。但是不管怎么样，他觉得你不付小费就离开，那个人餐馆的人会非常非常的不开心。所以希望同学们能够怎么说慷慨一点哈。好，我们看下一个问题。
Thank you. I have one last question. Is there any suggestion on which occasion it's better to go Dutch or to pay up?
Thanks for the question. This is going to depend on a lot of different factors, and it really depends on the relationship that you have with the people you are dining with. One thing is for certain, though, in Western culture, it's more often that people will state at the beginning of the meal and before the bill comes that how they want to pay, if they're going to pay for you, if they're going to treat you, or if they're going to go Dutch. So it's better to figure that out at the beginning of the meal rather than wait until you get the bill.
谢谢这个情况这个题目呢它的情况它的变数很多哈 ，depends on 你们之间的关系，也 depends on 你们是什么样的情境，是商务的visitor 呢，还是一般的 colleagues 的吃饭，所以没办法马上全部包装你的状况。那唯一就是各位同学要注意的就是北美的文化，他们对账单怎么付，一定是一开始就说好，而不是像我们到最后付钱的时候才说我付他付什么之类的，就是一开始就说好，这是 Go Dutch 还是这是一个my treat 我付钱都讲清楚。那这个部分同学要牢牢的记住。希望这些回答、这些题目都对你有帮助。In the last lesson, we learned how to help a conversation go further by asking about people's hobbies.
For example, what do you like to do in your free time? What kind of hobbies and interests do you have? What kind of things are you interested in?
Then we also learned how to talk about our own hobbies.
I like doing aerobics. I love swimming. People like to talk about things they are interested in, so this should help you keep the conversation moving in the right direction.
Okay, that's right. 很多北美的人士，他们比较很喜欢发表意见，所以如果你要让你的 conversation 能够继续的话，你可以透过这些问句来问人家。好，现在就让我们进入到 chapter focus。
Today's chapter focus has 3 parts. The first is to learn the language used by a restaurant greeter. The second is to learn the language used by a customer. And the third is to learn appropriate expressions to decide who pays the bill.
今天的课程重点是学习餐厅服务生的用语，还有学习顾客的用语，还有学习如何适切的表达由谁付账。Now let's move on to our key words and phrases. The first key word is a cuisine, 特色的菜肴。
Cuisine, a particular style of cooking food, especially the style of a particular country or region. Food you can eat in a particular place, especially a restaurant or hotel.
OK， 只在餐厅或饭店里可享用到某一个特定地区的地方菜肴，或具有特定风格烹饪方式的菜肴。
For example, this restaurant is known for its Taiwanese cuisine.
这间餐厅的台菜非常的有名。下一个片语是 be seated， 请坐。
Be seated, used for politely asking someone to sit down. To sit down.
OK， 用来很礼貌的请人坐下。我们看例句。
For example, waiting to be seated can take a lot of time. It saves time to make a reservation.
排队等候入席得花上许多的时间，提早预约能够节省时间。下一个生字是 booth， 雅座。
Booth, a table in a restaurant enclosed by 2 long seats with high backs.
OK， 只在餐厅里有层板隔间的2个长座的位区。
For example, would you like to sit in a booth or a table?
请问你比较想要雅座的位置，还是一般的座位呢？下一个 would rather， 宁愿更喜欢。
Would rather, used for saying that you would prefer to do something or that you would prefer that something happen.
这个是指用来表示比较偏向做某事，或是比较期望某事能够发生。
For example, I'd rather eat Mexican food than Chinese tonight, if it is okay with you.
今晚我比较想吃墨西哥菜，不太想吃中国菜，如果你不介意的话。下一个是 would prefer， 较喜欢。
Would prefer, used for saying you would like or want someone or something more than someone or something else.
用来表达比较偏好某事或某人。
For example, I would prefer more spicy food.
我较喜欢吃辛辣的食物。下个生字是 lasagna， 意式的千层面。
Lasagna, an Italian meal made with layers of flat pasta with a sauce, cheese, and meat or vegetables.
这是一种宽面条，跟很多的酱料、cheese、肉啊、菜啊都叠在一起的意式料理。
For example, would you like your lasagna with or without extra cheese?
请问你的意式千层面要额外多加 cheese 吗？ Bland， 口味平淡的。
Bland, not having a strong taste and therefore not very interesting to eat.
这是指没有特别强烈的滋味，所以也就比较不太吸引人品尝。
For example, since his heart attack, he has had to eat mostly bland foods.
自从他心脏病发后，他都得吃一些清淡的食物。Treat， 款待，请客。
Treat, an occasion when you pay for something for someone else.
OK， 这是指在某个特别的情况下款待某人。
For example, I'd like this meal to be my treat, okay?
这餐让我请你好吗？下一个 on someone， 意思就是指某人付钱。
On someone, paid by somebody, used for saying who will pay for something.
这是指用于表示某人会付钱。
For example, please don't consider the price. This meal is on me.
不要太在意价钱，这餐算我的。
We learned many key words and phrases. Now it's time for you to watch our skits. Pay attention to those vocabulary we just learned. Conversation 1 is about a customer who arrives at a restaurant and is met by a greeter. They are talking about the reservation. Conversation 2 is about two colleagues who are having lunch at a sit-down restaurant.
好的，各位同学，我们刚刚学完了很多的 keywords and phrases， 接下去我们要看我们的绘画。绘画一的是指一位顾客刚抵达餐厅，跟餐厅的接待人员正在讨论一些预约的事宜。绘画二呢是两位同事正在一家很正式的餐厅里享用午餐。Okay, now let's watch our conversation 1 and 2.
Welcome to Cocktail Cuisine. Do you have a reservation?
Yes, I called and made a reservation for tonight.
What is the name, please?
The reservation is under the name of Creighton.
Creighton. Yes, I see it here. You have a reservation for a party of 3. We were expecting you at 6:30. I'm afraid your table's not quite ready.
Yes, I know I'm a little early.
Could you wait for a moment to be seated?
Oh, no hurry. I don't mind waiting. The rest of my party hasn't arrived yet anyway.
I understand. I could give you a booth now in the smoking area. But I see you requested a table in the non-smoking area.
I think I'd rather wait.
Then please take a seat in the waiting area. And I'll call you as soon as your table is ready. Sir, I'll show you to your table now. Sorry to have kept you waiting. Please follow me.
Actually, I'd prefer a table by the window if one's available.
We are really busy tonight. You might have to wait another 10 minutes for a table by the window. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Whatever you have now is fine. Could you show my friends to this table when they arrive?
Of course. Your waitress will be with you in a minute.
The food here is really good. I especially like the bread.
It seems like everyone's enjoying it. Glad they're bringing some more.
Jim, after you take some bread, could you pass it to me?
Sure.
And while you're at it, could you pass the butter as well, please?
Here it is. Don't you think the lasagna is a little bland?
Not for me. I don't like spicy food.
It seems it needs a little something. Could you pass the salt and pepper?
There you go.
May I have the check, please?
Why don't we split the bill?
Go Dutch? Not this time. I invited you to lunch. This will be my treat.
Thank you. But next time it will be on me.
It's a deal.
We all know a party is a social event at which people meet to celebrate something by eating and drinking. However, in this chapter, conversation has a different meaning, right?
That's right. It means a group of people who are going somewhere, or who are all involved in the same activity together.
Party 通常在这里的意思就是指一行人哈。在这里的意思是指一群人要前往到某个地方参加活动。我们来看例句。
As an example, I'm sorry, this table has been reserved for a party of 7.
不好意思，这个位置已经被一群7个人的团体所预定了。Austin, how do we use this expression while you are at it?
It is used to ask someone to do a second thing before the first action is finished.
OK， 这个表达法就是用在要求当某人完成一项事物的时候，你再请他接续着顺便再做一件事，下一件事情。
For example, bring me the dictionary on the table, and while you are at it, bring me a pen as well.
OK，帮我拿桌上那本字典，当你拿到的时候，顺便帮我带一支笔过来。What about Austin? When do we use this expression needs a little something?
Needs a little something. It is usually used to express that a dish is too bland. It lacks spice or salt. It needs more something, seasoning, salt, something like that.
OK， needs a little something 就是指这个食物平淡无味，缺少了某些调味料啊，或少了盐巴之类的东西。
For example, I don't know what is wrong with this food, but it needs a little something, don't you think?
我不知道这个菜哪里出了问题，但是它的确需要再加点什么，你不觉得吗？Austin, you know, people who are from the Netherlands are called Dutch. But what does it mean when we say go Dutch? Or why do we use go Dutch to indicate that each person pays their own bill?
There are several explanations explaining why going Dutch means each member of the party pays for their own meal, drinks, entertainment, or other thing.
有几个说法说明为何用 going Dutch 或 go Dutch 来表示指每个人出去玩、吃喝都是由个人付自己的花费。
The Oxford English Dictionary links the phrase go Dutch with the rivalry between the English and the Dutch in the 17th century. The Dutch are stereotyped as being stingy with money. Another reason could be from the Dutch door found in farmhouses. This door is split into 2 equal pieces.
OK， Austin 老师给我们一些背景的说明哈。牛津英语词典将 Go Dutch 与17世纪的英语跟荷兰语之间的对立联系起来。荷兰人被定型为比较用钱谨慎，也是比较吝啬的意思啦哈。另外一个原因可能是来自农舍里发现那个荷兰门呢，这扇门是被分成2个相等的部分，所以就用了 Go Dutch， 表示各分自己的各平分自己的账单。You want to give us one example?
Sure. This is really an expensive meal. Why don't we go Dutch?
这一餐真的很贵耶，为什么我们不各付各的？
Lisa, another expression that means the same as go Dutch is split the bill.
OK， split the bill 哈，意思跟 go Dutch 是一样的。
You can say, let's split the bill this time. Splitting the bill doesn't mean to break the bill, but to divide or break the cost of something into several parts, or to be divided or broken into several parts.
好的 ，split the bill 不是说把账单给撕裂哈，而是指各付各的，跟刚刚的 go Dutch 是一样的意思，只是用不同的人习惯用不同的方法表达哈。我们再来看下一个例句。
As an example, it isn't fair to split the bill like this since my daughter is eating with us today.
这次分开结账，我觉得有点不公平啦，因为我女儿跟我们一起吃饭哈。OK, situations， 今天有2个 situation。到正式的餐厅用餐需要事先预约，下边就是会有一些餐厅的接待人员会常常问的问题。待会作为顾客的，你需要提供一些资讯，好让餐厅的人员协助你。我们来看 Greeters Talk。Okay, Austin will begin and I will do the role play. Let's go.
Do you have a reservation?
Yes, we do. We have a reservation for a party of 6.
How many people in your party?
4.
What time do you want your reservation for?
Tonight at 6 o'clock.
What is the name, please?
Lisa Xu.
Would you like smoking or non-smoking?
Non-smoking, please.
Please wait to be seated.
Okay.
I'll show you to your table. Please follow me.
Thank you.
Your waitress will be with you in a minute.
All right, thanks. Situation 2是一群人到西式的餐厅用餐，常会碰到需要请同桌的人递东西，以及付钱的方式，这些都跟中国文化、台湾文化相当的不同。我们来看 table manner.
Can you please pass me the pepper?
Sure.
May I have the bread?
There you go.
Pass me the butter, please.
Here it is. 好，接下去我们来看 ways to pay the bill. OK， 怎么付钱？我们来看几个。
May I have the check, please? Shall we split the bill? I'm paying. Please, I insist. I'll take care of the check this time. Let's go Dutch. Let's go halves. This is on me. This will be my treat.
谢谢 Austin 老师给我们的这些 ways to pay the bill。各位同学，当你在西餐厅要付账的时候，你就可以说 May I have the check, please？ 如果你是要买单的人，你就可以说 I'll take care of check this time。当然，还有我们今天学了很多 Let's go Dutch。This is on me， 我完全买单，或 This would be my treat， 都是我们今天学到的，希望对同学有帮助。好，接下去我们来再一次看今天的 Conversation 1 and 2。
Welcome to Cocktail Cuisine. Do you have a reservation?
Yes, I called and made a reservation for tonight.
What is the name, please?
The reservation is under the name of Creighton.
Creighton. Yes, I see it here. You have a reservation for a party of 3. We were expecting you at 6:30. I'm afraid your table's not quite ready.
Yes, I know I'm a little early.
Could you wait for a moment to be seated?
Oh, no hurry. I don't mind waiting. The rest of my party hasn't arrived yet anyway.
I understand. I could give you a booth now in the smoking area. But I see you requested a table in the non-smoking area.
I think I'd rather wait.
Then please take a seat in the waiting area. And I'll call you as soon as your table is ready. Sir, I'll show you to your table now. Sorry to have kept you waiting. Please follow me.
Actually, I'd prefer a table by the window if one's available.
We are really busy tonight. You might have to wait another 10 minutes for a table by the window. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Whatever you have now is fine. Could you show my friends to this table when they arrive?
Of course. Your waitress will be with you in a minute.
The food here is really good. I especially like the bread.
It seems like everyone's enjoying it. Glad they're bringing some more.
Jim, after you take some bread, could you pass it to me?
Sure.
And while you're at it, could you pass the butter as well, please?
Here it is. Don't you think the lasagna is a little bland?
Not for me. I don't like spicy food.
It seems it needs a little something. Could you pass the salt and pepper?
There you go.
May I have the check, please?
Why don't we split the bill?
Go Dutch? Not this time. I invited you to lunch. This will be my treat.
Thank you. But next time it will be on me.
It's a deal.
Dining out with your foreign guest is a common situation you will be encountering in the business world. I hope today's lesson will be helpful to you.
Today we learned language used as a restaurant greeter and as a customer in a restaurant. A greeter might ask you, how many people are in your party? Or, would you like a table or a booth? You need to be ready to answer those questions. We specifically talked about appropriate expressions to use when deciding who pays the bill, such as, it's on me, and let's split the bill.
Next lesson, we're going to continue to learn some language used at the restaurant. Hope you'll be back on time. Have a nice day.
Thanks for tuning in.
Bye-bye.